Hi. Now, I hope you've seen video 1. Let's talk about hair thinning, why your hair sheds, and is this normal? You're standing in front of the hair, and I'm talking to ladies predominantly. I'm talking especially to women over 40, because I want to hear what has been your experience with entering into perimenopause and menopause concerning your hair, because I've noticed differences in my hair, especially over the last few months. As I said in the first video, I found that every single year my body gave me a new gift. Yes, it gives me gifts. My birthday is the 30th of January. Every year does not fail. Something new occurs, and then I would see it subside and I would carry on. This year, I've noticed excess shedding with my hair. I knew that there was a change, shift going on internally, and so I started to do some research. But today, I want to talk about what is normal hair shedding. What is normal hair shedding? It is normal for you to lose anywhere from 80 to 100 strands of hair every day. Hair grows in 3 cycles. You have the anagen phase, which is the growth stage. You have the catagen phase, which is the resting phase. That is where your hair stays on your head a lot, the life cycle of it. So it all depends really on your genetics. Some people have naturally long hair. That is genetic. You want to know what type of hair you have. Does your hair grow really long? Can it grow long? Do you find when it gets to a certain length, shoulder, it starts shedding faster? Yes, that is the resting phase. That is where your hair rests in that phase. Then you have the anagen, catagen, telogen phase is where it starts falling out. That's where the shedding takes place. Why would your hair shed? Because cells of the body, there is a renewal system that takes place. A number of reasons why your hair would shed, but that is the basic reason. Under normal circumstances, that is why your hair will shed. When things happen in your body, for instance, trauma takes place, whether it's through disease, whether it's through excess stress, every one of us experience stress. However, some of us experience heightened levels of stress. And again, that is something I'm sure you've heard a lot about, cortisol rising. And there is a lot about stress out there. But stress can affect your hair. And it is what your body perceives to be stress. Your hair sometimes is the first sign that something is wrong internally. It can be the first sign. Pay attention. If you start developing bald patches and as in alopecia areata, you find that your hair, it starts thinning in the crown area for no apparent reason, and your scalp becomes excessively oily, and these are all signs that things are shifting internally, and you should not be ignoring them. If your hair, if you're losing more than, or you think you're losing more than 80 to 100 strands of hair, and how would you know? A good tell is when you're combing your hair, you're brushing your hair, the hair, your brush or your comb is full of hair that's falling out. You shampoo your hair in the bathroom and you find, or the shampoo bowl at the salon, if you go to someone regularly, she's your or he is your regular hairstylist, they should be able to detect changes with your hair and scalp. And that's something you should have a discussion with. If you find it's happening at home, when you go to the salon, ask them if they've noticed and start collecting the hair. And that if you have to go to someone, a professional, a trichologist, I would recommend a trichologist. A trichologist is a specialist in hair and scalp disorders and the treatments of them. Or you can go to a dermatologist if you find a really good one that has a wide range of expertise, not only with skin, but with also what goes on with the scalp and hair. Start collecting the hair so that you can analyze. So have a look at how much you're collecting every day. And if it looks a lot more than 80 to 100 strands, then my advice to you is reach out to someone, speak to them, find out, start doing some tests. Is your iron level low? Do you have any changes in your thyroid? What's happening? What's happening in your body? Usually those tend to be the usual suspects. If your iron levels are low, you're going to find your hair not only shedding, but you can find it feeling very thin and breaking as well. Nails get very dry and thin. Please pay attention to your body. It is important, ladies, we pay attention to what's going on in our bodies. Those are the 3 stages of growth. And yes, you do lose hair every day, but pay attention to how much you're losing. And if you would like to have some more information, just reach out to me and I would be happy to discuss anything with you. I will be back. We will have another video and I will be discussing hair loss in menopause particularly and what could be driving it. Have a good evening. Bye.